Luke, thanks so much for taking the time to be here. Welcome inside.
Hey guys, thanks Dom for having me. I'm pretty pumped to be here.
Yeah, we've been talking about this for a while now. It's gone back about 6 months to a year. And at first it was, hey, you were saying, hey, let's maybe decide, give fans a chance to design our pads. And then we said, what about a helmet? And, that's kind of where we're at today. So far with the process, we've showed you some of the submissions that have come in. We've had a great entries. We've had great amount of entries from fans with our submissions. Luke, I guess before we get into all that, and we'll show some of the mask designs we've had been sent to us. What have you been up to this offseason? What have you been doing in Ottawa?
So I've just been working out. I've actually been working on some designs for myself. Started working in my buddy's construction company, and I've been pretty busy. So hoping to get back on the ice soon. And just having fun with my family right now.
I don't know if I've ever asked you this. MA Hemker08 says, if you could be any other position, what would it be?
Well, there's only two other positions I could really be, either defense or forward. I don't know, that's a tough one. I'd say probably centerman. I really like, whenever I can, I try and go forward as much as possible. Like, on the ODR, if there's like a free skate, I really enjoy going out, which is a good release for me. So I think probably center. I've had a lot of fun with that.
Bryson, BRYESN _ says, what are your plans for the future? That's a loaded question.
Well, yeah, that's pretty tough. I'd say in the near future, I'm hoping to keep playing hockey at the highest level as best as I can. Obviously, the next 2 years I'm hoping to be in Flint, and just winning this year is a big thing for me. You can break it down into different sections of like 5 years, 10 years, or like even just next year. I'm pretty focused on just the season that's coming up and just trying to win as many games as possible.
Let's jump over to Twitter now. Hockey 101 Thing 2 says, what's it like to play in Flint with the rivalry and the Saginaw spirit?
Oh, that's unreal. I think I only got my first win against Saginaw this year. That was the last game I actually played before the COVID-19 break. So the rivalry is just unreal. It's always like pretty amped up to play against Saginaw since they're so close, and all our gears traveled before in the morning to Saginaw. So whenever we're playing in Saginaw, we just get there and we get ready, and when they come to us, it's just a great game. Fans are all over them, and it's really fun.
Kennedy Trollop asking, what is your favorite away arena to play in?
I'd have to give, I like playing in London. Obviously, I think Ottawa would be my second favorite, not just because hometown, but I really enjoy that arena. And then I'd say maybe Hamilton, Windsor, and maybe Niagara.
Yeah, they're all good rinks. That's one of the beauty things about the Ontario Hockey League. Almost every rink is relatively new, and even the older ones are just, so much history and stories that have championships that have won, and just the tradition in each of the buildings. It does make it fun to be part of this league. I like this question. This is one of my favorite ones that have come in. It's from Chris Campbell. It's on Facebook. It says, baseball players might have a pitcher that is toughest for them to hit off of, or a pitcher that might have a better, it's harder to get out against. Do you have a team or a player that is toughest for you, and why?
Not necessarily. I think that always changes every year and who we're playing against. I don't really have to think about that too much. Every game's pretty similar. Sometimes coaches will tell me, like, make sure to watch out for this on the power play or a penalty kill, or just certain little things like that. But every player in this league is really good and can be dangerous if given the opportunity. So I have to watch out for every player pretty equally. And there's obviously players that stand out and can do pretty crazy things, but I have to be ready for every single player and every single team. So
We're talking with Luke Cavallin, the Firebirds goaltender for the upcoming season here. My name is Dominic Hennig. I'm the Director of Broadcasting and Communications, as well as the radio and TV play-by-play voice. Go to the questions. Here's some more coming in. Carolyn Streeter Middleton asks, who is your favorite NHL goaltender?
I think that switches. There's a lot to look up to.
Yeah.
Obviously, big fan of Price. I think he's probably one of the greatest in the game right now and has been for a while. I think he's probably one of the most technically sound goaltenders in the league. With that being said, everyone is almost perfect in that sense. Like, they're all super skilled and super talented and smart players. So I think Price is a big one I look up to and try and mimic my game after, but I think all of them are pretty unreal.
Drew Thompson, sending in right below us here, asking, what is your favorite NHL team?
I don't think I've ever really had a favorite NHL team. I just like watching the hockey. I don't pick favorites. Like, there's never a team I'm really rooting for in a year. I just like watching all the games.
I like this one here as well. What do you do? What is your favorite memory from the bus with the boys from West Clare?
I don't know. I've been used to sitting up pretty far in the front the past couple of years, and depends on the time. Normally the boys are playing a card game called Schnarps, which is pretty fun. Then we'll have movies on, but I'll normally listen to music or read a book or just hang out and sleep as much as possible. But bus trips are one of the most fun things you can do with the boys. Like, it's great environment where everyone's really close together and everyone's messing around with each other. So that's definitely something that I'm missing right now, and wish we could be back on the bus right now. So that's a pretty good question.
Brennan Osman chiming in, Firebirds forward, says, hey, it's Brennan here. Cavs, can I get a ride home? I'm sure that goes from an inside joke from earlier on this year. How about Jared Hoffenmeyer on Facebook? Even though it makes you cooler than any other goalies, do you feel that being a lefty puts you at an advantage or disadvantage over right-handed goaltenders?
I wouldn't say advantage or disadvantage. I'd say it's just different, and it's definitely, players say it messes them up a little bit if they're trying to go low blocker and then my glove's there, vice versa. So I can't personally say from experience that it's a disadvantage or advantage. It's just different. It's something that works for me, and it's because I'm left-handed, so it made sense for me to switch.